Good evening, everyone. By now, you've probably heard about the horrific Easter bombings that took place in Sri Lanka yesterday on Easter Sunday, and that's very important. So remember that Easter Sunday, the holiest day of the year for Christians all over the world. Now, you've heard about it, but have you heard the truth about it? You will now. I want you to take a look at some video, which it's graphic in nature. But you know what? Sometimes you need to be exposed to reality. This reality is the aftermath of the terrorist bombings, yes, terrorist bombings at the Zion Church in the eastern city of Batticaloa. The bodies being removed include children, as you can see. In all, 3 Catholic churches were bombed. 6 suicide bombers blew themselves up at luxury hotels. Take a look. This is the 5-star Shangri-La Hotel, windows blown out, the interior in ruin, and multiple casualties to boot. In all, the Easter Sunday massacre, that's my description, my words, killed at least 290 people, and another 500 were wounded. 4 Americans are among the dead, including a 5th-grade boy from right here in Washington, D.C. And it did not stop there. Take a look at this. This was earlier today outside St. Anthony's Catholic Church in Colombo. And this was, however, a controlled explosion done by the police. You see, the Islamic terrorists were looking to do even more damage. Some 89 detonators have been discovered at bus stations and roads leading to airports, among other locations. And one other disturbing issue. U.S. and Indian intelligence reportedly warned Sri Lanka about the impending attacks, but nothing was done. Okay, so let's review. Because I watched the news coverage of this, and all I got was a sanitized version of what happened in Sri Lanka. I had to watch and watch and watch to see who were the victims, what religion, who were the perpetrators, what religion, and that's important in these kinds of incidents, okay? But it wasn't of concern to the mainstream media. So let's go through it. Number 1, this was one of the largest coordinated Islamist terror attacks since 9/11. Number 2, it targeted Christians on their holiest day of the year, not people worshiping Easter, as the reports and some officials even have been telling you. It's the latest in a continuing series of attacks against Christians all over the world by Islamic terrorists. 3, 4 Americans were killed, including that 5th grader from here in Washington, D.C., as I mentioned. And 4, this is believed to be ISIS or maybe even Al-Qaeda related, and there was a warning, which the government ignored. Now you have the real story. Hello, everyone. I'm Steve Malzberg, in for Rick Sanchez, and we're proving, as Rick says, it's time to do news again.
I'm Rick Sanchez. You found us on YouTube, and that's awesome. But you know what? I'm also live every night at 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern on DirecTV and Dish and cable and satellite, the RT app, and Pluto TV. I'll see you there.